Now let's see what the temperature is. It's not 11:04. 11 degrees inside, and I've got that set to 19. I could probably just set it to 18. Good morning. I just got back from the first school run of term 3, and today I'm going to do what I eat in a day, but I'm going to do a week. I have already had a YoPro. They're quite filling. They're quite a dry. They're a Greek yogurt. They're quite dry, I find. Sorting out the table.
I want porridge.
You want porridge?
Yeah.
Let's get the map down. You want porridge as well? Okay. I'll make a pot of porridge for you guys.
Mama,
Excuse me.
I'm hungry, Mom.
You're hungry. I'm going to make you food, okay? So I'm making porridge for the kids for breakfast. It's a lot, yeah. So I'm going to put, whoops, this is a half a cup. Oh, I'm getting oats everywhere. And I'm thinking that for you 3 little kids, probably just over half a cup is enough. We'll just use regular milk today. And I don't really measure things. I'm just gonna.
I want banana.
You want banana in it? Oh, that sounds lovely. Right. With the rolled oats, you need to put a bit more fluid. They need a bit more to cook down. So I'm going to let the oats cook down a bit. Then I'm going to I've just got a mashed banana in here so the porridge can be banana flavoured. And Josephine wanted honey and cinnamon. So that's what we're going to do. So I added just a little bit more water to this and let it bubble away. It's been bubbling away for over 5 minutes. I tasted it, so it's nice and soft now. Just needs to reduce a little bit more. And I thought I'd also add just a teaspoon or so of almond butter, and I'm going to crack an egg in it as well. It's something I often do. Add some extra protein, keeps one fuller for longer, and it gives it a really nice creamy consistency as well. You can probably tell already how the consistency has just changed. Sorry, Isaac's hungry. Yes, it's almost ready, buddy. And I'll add. Look, I'm adding almond butter. That's more like a tablespoon. That's all right. Yummy.
No, I don't like potato.
Yummy. It's not potato. I don't.
It's not potato.
I'm adding honey. Look, honey. Look at that. And a sprinkling of, yes, it's coming, buddy, a sprinkling of cinnamon, and then the banana as well. So I've just turned the heat off and I'm giving that a last stir. I'm going to add just a little bit of milk just to cool them down, give them a better consistency. You're welcome, you're welcome. It might be a little bit hot, so you have to be careful. Where's your chair? What's this, buddy? We need to blow on this. Very hot. Am I blowing your hair? Ready? What do you think? You think it's yummy?
This is big.
Yeah.
Pink.
Yep. Is it yummy, guys?
Nah.
Very good. Okay, it's only like, I don't know, 20 minutes later. I've got about 16 eggs on to boil. That's just so we've got some hard-boiled eggs in the fridge. Everyone in my house loves hard-boiled eggs, and in particular loves like egg and mayonnaise sandwiches. So that's for that. I'm trying to eat low carb for the most part as well, except for when I don't feel like it. And then I've got in the slow cooker, I've got a corned beef silver side. Usually I would put a carrot, but we're out of carrots, which is really weird. Just a minute, sweetie. An onion, a couple of bay leaves. I've got brown sugar, cloves, and also some vinegar in there. And I'm going to put the lid on, and as you can see, the slow cooker is looking a bit old and stuff, and inside it looks even worse. And then actually it's missing a little leg as well, and I'm very excited. I've actually just ordered 2 brand new slow cookers, so they will be arriving any day, and I'm really looking forward to doing a whole bunch of, I'm going to do a freeze meal prep for them, and we're just going to live off slow cooker meals for the rest of winter, I think. So I look forward to doing that, and I'll share that with you as well. So I'm going to put that on high for probably 2 hours. Even though this is going to be an all day, I just want to heat it up and get it going. So high for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to turn it down to low until we're ready to eat. I know I'm not eating like perfectly this morning, but I'm just about to eat a Baby Bell because I'm hungry still, and I really like these ones. These are the cheddar ones. And I'll have a proper lunch, but I've got some cleaning to do before the guy comes to fix my shower. So I'm just going to eat this, get the cleaning done, and then I'll have a proper meal. And for Josephine, Isaac and Daniel's morning tea, I'm going to give them a hard-boiled egg and a mandarin, and this is Daniel's, that's why it's so cut up. There you go, puppy. For lunch I've got sliced cucumber with feta and spinach dip, avocado, pickles, egg and pecans. And the kids had leftover pizza. I can get it, yes. I am promising the children a chocolate frog for the car trip. It is like at least an hour round car trip, a bit more than an hour. Oh, they're falling all on the floor. Yeah. And this is a huge pack we got at Costco. I'm putting some almond spread on a Ryvita just so that I don't turn into a gremlin. There we go. And the lighting's shocking in here, but dinner is the corned beef silver side with beans, cauliflower, and a few cheeky chippies. Are you ready to rumble? Not quite. You are? Tuesday, artist. I always start the day with a coffee, and I always have a coffee in the afternoon when Anthony gets home. That's our routine. Hey, Tuesday. Say happy Tuesday. Are we going to go into the big cold world? Yeah? Yeah, we are. Are you cute? You're a bit cute. Yes, you know it. You're cute and you know it. If you're cute and you know it, clap your hands. So before the school run on this Tuesday morning, I'm having some of this nudie coconut yogurt vanilla, and it's quite delicious. It's no added sugar. I think it's got stevia in it. I'm putting something in the slow cooker. So dinner for Tuesday is going to be lamb stew, because I have this lamb in the freezer. Ideally, I would have taken it out yesterday, but I didn't. And I'll be able to fit that in the slow cooker. And then I'm just going to put whatever vegetables I can find. Hopefully I can also find a couple of tins of tomatoes. Just put it together. We don't have everything that I normally put in a lamb stew, but that's okay, and it'll taste different. Hey, I might come up with a new lamb stew recipe. But I got this reduced from $17.91 to $10.57 a week or two ago. So, you know, I grabbed it and I threw it in my freezer. So that's what I'm going to make dinner with today, because I am going to do a shop either tomorrow or Thursday, and in the meantime we're just eating what we've got. Okay, excuse the dry noises in the background. You've probably heard it in past videos, and yes, this dryer is still going, but I'm rarely using it now because it's so noisy. We're getting a new dryer in the next week or two, so woohoo! Anywho, I'm just trying to get through so much washing that I was just, you know, I've got all the clothes horses and the clothesline, and I'm just using that dryer today as well to get on top of it. So I got the lamb in there, and then I actually just put a tin of lentils in that I found, and a couple of diced red onions, and then I've got about 300 grams, excuse the tapping noises in the background, about 300 grams of mushrooms that I've just quartered, Usually with lamb stew I just put like celery and carrot and stuff, but I don't have any of that normal stuff today. Also, I thought I had a capsicum, but I didn't. So anyway, this is a jar of capsicum or pepper, you know, red pepper. So, and that's also got garlic in it. So I'll put whatever garlic is in there in the stew as well. And then a couple of tins of tomato. And then with these, it's sort of like almost like pizza toppings, isn't it? So I think I'm going to go for like a really garlicky, Tuscany sort of flavour with this stew, and I'll let you know what I do with it. When you hear all the banging noises in the background, this is what you're hearing. What are you doing? Hey? He got into the plastic sort of drink bottle-y cupboard. Okay, guess what I've added to this? Some olive, is it? Yeah, olive tapenade. I got this the other day at NQR for like $1. Anyway, that's gone in there. It's really yummy. We were having it on crackers or bread the other day. So there's a lot of flavour in this stew. Hopefully it's not too strong, but it seems like it's going to be delicious. And I'm also going to just get some Tuscan seasoning and put that in as an all-round. It's got lots of different things in it, including salt, which is great with the meat. So that's all I'm doing, guys. I'll give that the ever so slightest little mix into the tomato and capsicum sort of mix. And there were 3 garlic cloves in with those bell peppers. Oh, sorry. So this is full of flavour. I'm going to whack the lid on. Turn it on to high because I've got that frozen meat in there. And in a couple of hours I'll put it down to low because, again, it's going to be in here for many, many, many hours. It's still morning. I don't know what time it is, like 10:30 or something. That's a guesstimate. Yum! I'm really looking forward to trying this. I think it would be lovely. I'll probably have it with nothing, but for the family, I'm thinking it'd be lovely on pasta. I just have to see if we've got any because our cupboards are like getting barer and barer by the day in the lead up to the next shop. And while I'm still in the kitchen, I'm going to get ahead with my lunch. This board here, I chopped up the veggies for dinner on, so it's clean. It's clean dirty. I'm going to chop up this eggplant and make myself, I've taken the end off already, eggplant chips. That's what I want for my lunch. I just slice this up, put it on a tray, douse it in olive oil and salt, whack it in the oven, and it makes the most amazing food you will ever experience. Okay, this is what you want your eggplant chips to look like before you put them, in the oven. So they've all had a sprinkling of salt, a light sprinkling of salt, and that helps to draw out moisture and also make them yummy. And then a good dousing with extra virgin olive oil, and that's what they should look like. It's about 3 tablespoons of olive oil for the entire thing, maybe even 4. But yeah, this is a lot of eggplant. This is a good 2 meals for me. This is my favourite food on earth. That yogurt this morning was so rich that I could only have a few mouthfuls and I haven't eaten since. So this is my lunch, and it's mushroom, eggplant, avocado, a hard-boiled egg, and some Burgerlicious sauce that I got from Costco, and I fully recommend. So good. I'm looking forward to this. And the kids actually had a cereal, like muesli, granola for lunch. Daniel's having his leftover dinner because he fell asleep before dinner last night. So there you go. Back from a nice winter's walk. I'm tired and hungry again. So I'm finishing off the eggplant chips that I made. I just heated them up, and then I've got some tzatziki on the side. And I'm still, I contemplated finishing that yogurt that I started this morning, but we'll see. If I'm desperate after this, I'll eat it. Good morning, it's Wednesday, hump day. It was so hard to get up this morning. I'm just so tired. First week back for term, so extra tired, not used to it yet. Very exciting. This morning I've received a box. In here are 2 slow cookers that I ordered. They were on sale and it was the last day of the sale, and I looked everywhere else and this was the absolute best deal I could get on slow cookers. Sorry, grumpy boy. He's struggling through hump day as well. So I'm going to open these up and show you, but I'll just say last night we had like a lamb ragu I made with the lamb stew. We did have it with pasta, and I took a photo, so I'll include that. And then this morning I had what was left over from the yogurt that I didn't have yesterday morning before the school run. So I've just had a few mouthfuls of yogurt. So I'm yet to have a proper breakfast. This one's had some toast, and I have to get the others some breakfast. So that's where we're up to with food. But hey, this is food. This is about food, isn't it? Slow cookers. And I've got to put some other things in this video as well. Otherwise it's going to be, you know, a minute long of quickly going through what I eat. This boy is heavy. You can hear him puffed out. Okay, I'm going to get some scissors and open this box. So this was the best deal I could get. I Googled and Googled. It's a 6 litre. I would have preferred to have gotten a 7 litre. He's going into the box. Oh, look at him. Oh, where are you? Boo! 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 These were $37 for the 6 litre Russell Hobbs, and to get a 7 litre, you're looking at, it was closer to $100, or even over $100. And I was just looking everywhere. I swear slow cookers have really gone up in price, so I was really happy to get these for $37. 6 litre is still good, and I've got 2 of them, so I can put meat in one and some sort of vegetable curry in the other, or do soup in one and something else in the other, do a dessert in one, do some rice in one. It's just so much handier. And because I've got a large family, the one I'm using at the moment I think is 5.5 litres, so I know these are going to be big enough, but then I've got a large family, that takes up one, right? So if I have people over, I can do 2, like a whole double lot, so a double quantity of a large family meal. So that's why I got 2. Let's open them. And the other one that I've already got, as I explained the other day, it's really on its way out. I used to have 2 as well, and the other one did break. They don't last forever, but that's why they're not supposed to be too expensive. So I wasn't prepared to pay more than this. And these ones are red, so that's pretty. I don't really care about the colour. I'm into functionality, and I'm not much of I don't have much stuff for the kitchen either. I love a slow cooker, so I'm prepared to buy one. But I don't have anything else. I don't have a pressure cooker or a Thermomix. I don't have any of those fancy things. In fact, I've only got 1 pair of tongs at the moment. I get by on the basics in my kitchen. I still feel like I've got too much. I don't like clutter. All right. Let's lift these out. So there you go. That's pretty. It's a slow cooker. It looks like every other slow cooker. So it's got off, low, high, and auto. I've never used one with auto. I assume that puts it to high and then turns it down to low after a couple of hours, which is something I often do. Anywho, I'm going to have fun with these. I'm going to shop for lots of slow cooker meal ingredients. I'm going to do some slow cooker meals, like a freezer meal prep, so I'll make a video on that. Okay, lunch today is leftover pasta with lamb stew from last night, a couple of pickles, an egg with some Burgerlicious sauce and hot sauce, and a Thai baby refusing to eat his lunch next to me. It is the day before, like I'm doing an online shop today, or anyway, we'll have food in by tomorrow. But so we're really eating the last of what we've got in the house at the moment. For breakfast, I had a piece of honey toast and then one of those fun size bags of chips. So there you go. That was not healthy at all. And then, of course, that didn't fill me up because it's not real food. So I had 2 eggs. And then I'm having this. Excuse my exhausted look. I'm not feeling very well today. Yesterday was a write-off as far as being low carb goes, I had a hot chocolate in the afternoon, and then for dinner we had hot dogs. So there you go. Anyway, today's a new day. I'm feeling dreadful. I think the first week back with the whole school run and everything, and it's Thursday. So I'm very tired, but also I didn't eat well yesterday. Today for breakfast, I'm having a proper breakfast. I've already done the school run. I've got 3 eggs and a tomato with a bit of salt and pepper, and I've just done them in olive oil, and hopefully that picks me up. My lovely daughter Josephine made me a bowl of the vanilla coconut yogurt. So I did have a little bit of it, but it's very rich. So that's morning tea. Then lunch, I'm having a low carb wrap with some guacamole dip, lettuce, a little bit of halloumi cheese, and a drizzle of Burgerlicious sauce. So I've decided what we're going to do for dinner, and I still haven't done a big, like, even a week's shop. Tonight, I did get some rolls last night, so we're gonna have those. I'm cooking up some halloumi that we had in the fridge. Excuse the clutter. Still got a bit more to cook. And this is what I've already cooked. And I had a piece in my wrap today for lunch. And then I've got a bunch of cos lettuce. I've got a lot more in the fridge, so we'll have that. And we've also got eggs. I think I've got more eggs in the, yeah, I've got a whole other thing of eggs in the fridge as well. So I'm going to do sort of like rolls with egg and halloumi and lettuce and that sort of thing. We've also got bacon. So really we've got heaps of food.